Is this working yet?
We have to go out of it to find out. I had to do that on earlier.
Looks like it's back.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, we back again. You guys, did you miss AJ's reading?
How do I make this big again?
Right click on it. Screen change. Oh, they did miss it, yeah. AJ did a pretty good job.
Yeah, now he gets a free minute of background.
Yeah, I know.
To be fair, we got to see it, so that's alright.
Alright, so, next part. It's very blatant that Akrcos and I were making love. I'm glad that you...
I'm sure it's blatant. I'm glad you know.
Damn, she's not real quick. Damn. What did you think? She too busy crying? Probably. The moment I felt that, my fear of the pain finally disappeared. Oh, well, apparently all she needed was a change of mindset. That's good, I guess. Oh, this is you, Steve. While connecting deep within, Akrcos the name.
God.
This writing, man.
The words grazed my ears. They were like, no, we're not doing that.
All it sounded like to me was a sad, soft whisper to himself. You know what?
He's so sad.
I dug my nails into his back.
Oh, it was lovely yet irritating. She's getting off on him being sad now.
Yeah, she's like really about this. She's like, he's sad. I don't know. You know what she's like? She's literally every anime fan when your best boy gets like beat up.
Yes.
This is what she is. She's
yes.
literally that viewer.
Like,
she's like, oh,
the sadder he gets.
Goku's beat up. Goku's beat up. Sorry.
That's accurate.
Goku gets beat up all the time.
I don't know how you keep getting back to Dragon Ball Z, but here we are.
You know, Goku. I love him. Even if we make love tonight, no, because we were sleeping together. His mind was far, far away, which I accepted. But all he had to do was say one simple thing. I wanted to hear him say something like, I want you a lot. My body continued to accept him into myself.
Well,
okay.
You haven't declined him yet, man.
Yeah, I know. I was like, the sentence looked kind of weird. I was like, what is... Oh, would we like... Yeah, we're going to save it. This is the end of chapter... How is that the very... Okay, let's see what our likability is, guys. We're at 4%.
Wow, 4%.
4%.
Man.
4%. Yep.
4%.
It's probably because we chose to continue crying. Just gonna say.
I'm gonna think that's not it. I think he wanted to be touched.
Yeah. That's why it's only 4% more.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. No.
That's why we got the 4%.
No, it's why it's only 4%. Because we chose that. What? Delete it from existence. Remove it. We're gonna start over with a better boy.
That girl deserves a do-over.
It's too late, guys. We already saved it. We can't go back and redo it.
Alright.
Fireworks.
Are we doing another chapter of this?
How long have we been streaming?
100 years.
That's fair. Guys, it takes us too long to get through this game. We're gonna be playing this game until 2021.
How many chapters are in these games?
Usually 10.
Wait, alright, we're on 6. That's not bad.
No, it's not terrible. We could try this one more chapter.
Alright.
But not get distracted every 5 seconds.
Alright.
Yeah? Alright. You're not reading?
You gotta be the blonde lady.
Yeah, you gotta be the blonde boy. After
man.
everything, Akrcos embraced me closely for a long period without saying a word. All he did was hug me.
Nothing else.
However, after quite a bit of time had passed, Akrcos suddenly opened his mouth.
Steven, you're mad, aren't you?
... Immediately shook my head while still in his arms.
No woman would have enjoyed making love like that.
I hate you. Jules is over here like, if you knew, if you knew, if you knew.
Didn't have a moment. Just go.
No, he wanted his moment. Damn. He goes, she's like, no, I ... I wondered what the best thing to say was. There was no real way I could explain these feelings of mine.
I'm a failure as a courtesan now.
Yeah. Akrcos, I really don't have any regrets, but now I do.
I didn't until like
And then,
20 minutes ago.
How long was that hug? 30 minutes. All right, 30 minutes ago.
Right.
I just want to help you out as much as possible. I want to put your mind at ease, buddy.
You're still going to talk to me like some kind of saint.
No, that's not it.
Then what is it?
I had a desire deep within to hit him. The desire to fall in love with you. Also like hitting someone, that's fine. Was he trying to make me say it out loud? Was that what he wanted? Alright, 50 Shades of Grey. God. Alright.
Whatever, I'm done with it.
Don't say that.
Fine, then just tell me everything.
Bitch, chapter 5, you weren't telling me shit. You tell me everything. Damn. Akrcos cut me off when I tried to reply, and it sounded like he was ready for the worst. He loosened his grip on me as he stared into my eyes. He blinked once.
How can you tell? He's got an eye patch.
He saw one eye.
Maybe he's winking at you.
He winked once. Akrcos, does he take his eye patch?
Mm-mm. It was still on when they were put.
Are you sure? I didn't see it. I only saw one eye.
Oh. Wait. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
He started to speak once more. Happened a few years ago when my friend at Kiramise had died.
Are you going now?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I just want to find out what happened.
I was much younger than I am now, and I already had started taking customers.
Alright.
My friend had fallen for this one woman.
It looked like he was reminiscing because he squinted, and his eyes twinkled. Well, that's, I guess, a good indicator.
He'd been so madly in love that he told me about her every day. But with both of us being inexperienced, we didn't realize how dangerous that was.
It was dangerous?
Yeah, it was always disastrous for ones who actually fell in love. It didn't matter what we did, there was no way out of the district for either of us. There was nothing we could do if we actually fell in love with someone. We wouldn't be able to protect them or even take them out to eat. Just being in a relationship with each other wasn't good enough.
Oh, just being in a relationship with each other wasn't good enough?
I'm terrible at this.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're as clueless as I'd been back then. If it were possible, having a lover to ourselves and running away would have been ideal. Paying off our debts wouldn't even be possible unless our lover was rich.
I had heard that before. The tragic outcomes finally popped into my head. Couples would elope, couples would commit a double suicide. Those who ran away had been found were subjected to horrible treatment. Sorry, guys. Oh, you're talking about in the other game that you were playing? No, so there's another Forbidden Romance game where there's a couple and they elope successfully, and your character helps them get off the island. That's another game. Sorry, I just like read that line. I should have said trigger warning. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. Those who ran away had been found were subjected to horrible treatment. Is everyone okay?
They're blinking.
Oh, okay. Those who ran away had been found were subjected to horrible treatment. Musashi had told me that there was no way anyone could be happy falling in love with a courtesan.
Even so, those two had really thought that they were in love. His lover had been the first one to fall in love with him. In the beginning, he'd been a show-off. Back then, she'd gone berserk with a razor. Oh God, this is so dark.
This is so dark. No way, that's terrifying.
Yeah, all of this probably sounds crazy to a girl from a nice family like you. Ow. Yeah, I kicked the cat. I was trying to like push myself up and kick the cat. But Kirimi say those kind of things were an everyday occurrence. Well, the only thing good about Kirimi say being run down was that all the walls were thin. We could easily hear if there was a dispute. That had been how I'd saved my friend back then.
Wait, so he did save his friend, or he didn't?
I guess he did.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness.
That had been the time that I'd gotten the scar on my eye.
Gotcha. Why wears
Thank
eye
you.
patch?
I get it now.
Huh, I thought it was your lover who'd done it.
I'd never make a blunder like that.
Bonnie.
I'll send you Todoroki pics if you stop. This guy hides people in the basement.
Whenever it's just like blinkety blinkety. Blinky blinky. I'll never make a blunder like that. Okay. Unable to hide how shocked I was after learning the truth, I stood there dumbfounded. You're standing? I thought we were laying. Alright. Gakuto and that woman hadn't fallen in love with one another.
Can you imagine if they'd been standing and hugging this whole time?
Someone comes into the room like, oh, this room's in use. They're weird, alright? What is... They're not doing anything. They have no clothes on and they're just hugging.
It's
one of them is
blinking, winking if you only have one eye.
It's cold. My assumption was wrong.
But we'd only been able to relax for a short while after their lovers' quarrel. I'm not really sure how their feelings had changed for one another, but Yoshino had fallen in love with that woman, too. In the end, they planned to elope.
That's terrible.
It'd been the worst. That woman had fallen for him first, and eloping had been her idea. And yet, on the day they planned to elope, she hadn't showed up. Yoshino was brought back to Kirimise, and a storm of cruel punishment awaited him.
Oh, God. How horrible. Why hadn't his lover shown up?
Like I know. I'm sure she'd been too afraid to go through with it. A lot of couples back out on the day they're supposed to elope because of fear.
So she's been afraid? How could she have done that?
But that just goes to show there are women like that in the world. Damn, this man is so
So
bitter.
the whole end goal of this game is that we're gonna elope with him and not betray him.
Yeah.
Alright.
They're the type who live carelessly with their lovers suffer. But isn't she rich? So she could just buy him, couldn't she?
This girl?
Yeah. Her family's rich.
Yeah, but I don't think that her family would buy him. I think he's just supposed to train her, basically, right? Isn't that the whole thing?
I thought she was supposed to get a husband or something.
I don't think it's supposed to be him. I think he's just supposed to, like, teach her how to be sexy. And then, like, she goes and gets an actual husband.
I don't know.
I don't know. What? I wouldn't buy him. Return him. Return this man.
Bonnie's like, I want a refund. Can you take him back to Ohgiya?
He's like, I don't like this one.
I demand to see the manager. Girl, they said, I want a refund.
Mine is for Fox. Alright. Amanda?
Yeah. That's why I'm absolutely determined to get revenge on that wretched woman.
Oh, so that's the
woman. If I don't, there's no way I could ever repay Yoshino for his kindness.
I could tell Gakuto's heart was burning with hatred as he spoke in a low voice. His eyes were shining with a glint of light, but I was sure it was because of his upsurging emotions.
I've had a grudge against that woman ever since then. She'd hit herself with my buddy's razor when we'd fought with each other. You'll help me search for her, won't you? ...
Gakudo grabbed my shoulders tightly. He hated that woman from the bottom of his heart, determined to get revenge on her. I knew that, but what was I going to do about it? I told him that. I told him that I can't, I don't understand, all right.
Pick one.
What are we gonna do? I know what I would do. There's one against the,
There's one right here.
Oh.
Oh, your phone's charging. On my chair.
That is your phone.
Oh, it is my phone. Yeah, you can use that. I was like, I see.
Yours is the one that's charging.
This
Right.
blasphemous fiend. Yeah, you can. Oh wait, I get it. There's a plug over there. See which one they pick.
All right, we're saying all right.
All right, dang, we're bad, Mr. Fly.
All right.
Darn it. Wait, which one is the laptop? It's okay.
Take the laptop and plug it in over there.
Yeah,
Across
that's
the
what I
way.
was thinking.
Across the way.
Or we could just be darkness for a second. Oh god, I can't see. Ah! Oh, thank you. There you go. There you go.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Option 4, return him. Eat him, indeed. Someone else said it, but then Bonnie agreed. She said, all right. Oh, also, my cookies that I made. Over there if you want one. All right. Let's see where this goes. Really? Sorry, that's you.
But I'm not sure if I'll be able to find her. Oh wait, that's you.
You were just supposed to say really.
I know that. To begin with. Do you know why I got into the Ohgiya and became one of the top courtesans? It was to exact my revenge.
Had a inkling.
If I'd stayed in Kiramise, it would have been impossible for me to find her. I needed to get a bigger place, take on lots of customers, and gather more information.
Damn. All right, Sebastian. He's working for the Phantom I Palace. He's going to take this lady down.
That was all I ever thought about.
Phantom Hive.
Phantom Hive is Seattle's last name from Black Butler.
I was like, what is that? It's Toad.
You may have one toe, maybe 5.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all I ever thought about. Couldn't believe it. He'd become a high-profile courtesan just to accomplish his revenge. The more I tried to understand him, the more his resolve overwhelmed me. I felt like the sole reason for his life was to exact his revenge. Realized that I was crying for the second time tonight.
Why are you crying?
I thought I could help you somehow. I really thought I could have eased your troubles, if only a little, but now I know how foolish that was when I didn't even understand your situation. Gakudo slowly reached his over to me. His hand, maybe? Thank you. Oh, you smell nice. Gently wiped the tears from my cheeks. I just like when you moved, I smelled, I guess, your cologne. His hand was so warm and gentle, yet was he really so strongly bent on revenge?
Recently, I've been thinking about the past far too much.
Yeah, buddy. I agree.
After meeting you, I've thought about it over and over again.
Why? It was not to push me down, it was to pull me closer. Thank you. Oh, good. Alright, he slid his hand to the back of my head and gently pulled me closer with my head against his chest. Gakudo stroked my hair without saying a word. Many of my customers have said that I'm a heartless man. To you, go ahead.
Many of my customers have said that I am a heartless man, but in the past I'd been sincere with my customers and friends. I'd even opened up to them.
Gakuto, but you're such good friends with Utsumi and Aja.
On the surface, we are. I've been careful to keep my distance emotionally.
That's rude. Utsumi deserves better.
If I open up to them, I might end up losing everything like I had back then. The heart, the truth, and love, they're all just illusions.
Do you really believe that?
Yeah, if they were real, then why had my parents sold me? Oh my god.
You know?
Liz, why are these games so much?
The one I played, the route I played with Iroha, and the other one was not like this at all. It was cute. This is decidedly not cute at all.
Why had the woman that supposedly been in love with Yoshino betray him? Those are the things only real in fantasy. In reality, people only have wretched feelings.
It's very cynical. That way of thinking is just too sad.
But that's how it is.
Gakuto, can you really not trust anyone else?
If I did, I'd just be reliving my past. In the end, I'd only suffer.
I'm sure Utsumi and Aja wouldn't betray you. And I don't think that you're heartless.
I've heard it all before.
How can I make you believe me?
Well, I don't know.
I was like, where is this going? The door to Gakuto's heart was shut tightly, and it wouldn't budge even a little bit. What could I do to get him to listen to me? What could I do to get him to open his heart even just a little? Fine. Then, until you believe me, I will stay by your side and give you my all. This sounds like a great deal for him. Why would he... Ma'am, your haggling tactics need to improve.
This is not proper after spice talk. This pillow talk needs some work.
Needs something. Needs some milk.
He failed the aftercare lesson, though. I can't.
Steven. After making my statement, Gakuto hugged me tightly. I wanted to stay by his side until he was ready to open his heart up. Why was I so fond of Gakuto? Bitch, I wish I knew. We're all wondering. Even if I was in love with him, would that have pushed me to want to change him like this?
You're really dumb.
Alright, bitch. What? Why?
No matter how sincere you are to me, I'll never return the favor.
Deep down, you're really gentle and honest.
How would you know?
Sounds like you've lived your whole life like that. And first and foremost, there's no way Utsumi and Aja would be so fond of you otherwise. So,
Like I said,
there's no way I could believe in your relationship with them is just superficial. You don't even have to be so desperate to hide your true feelings. He hesitated but wrapped his arms around my back. His grip began to get tighter and tighter.
I'm telling you this for your own good.
So good. Good. Dot.
Don't trust anyone. Sympathy doesn't exist.
Even if it's far in the future, someday, I want you to believe that you will meet someone who won't ever betray you. I sensed something strange, but it might have just been my imagination. It felt like Gakuto's body was shaking a little as he hugged me.
Your words only bring me pain. If people never believed in one another, betrayal would have never existed.
And so for a long, long time, the two of us continued to embrace one another. We didn't exchange a single word. I couldn't tell him to stop his quest for revenge. It was because I now knew it was the one thing that kept him alive. I knew how strong his resolve and conviction were. The more I learned about him, the deeper I fell into his dark heart.
Sounds so aggressive and sassy and angry.
Later up, I freed my day to pay Gakuto a visit.
No.
It wasn't like I could do anything for him, but I wanted to see him. If I could open his heart even a little bit and get him to believe in someone, I thought I could free him from his obsession over revenge.
Steven, would you like to try something different today?
What will that be, sir? Something different, you say? Something about Gakudo seemed different. Don't think we'd resolved anything after yesterday's incident, but even so, I wanted to
Yes,
believe.
it's the next day?
Yeah, there was a black screen. I accidentally flipped over.
I know, but I thought it'd been like a week at least.
Nope, next day, she's back. I wanted to believe that something inside of him was changing. Taking him up on his invitation, I followed him into the courtyard when...
Jules, you gotta... Yay!
He's here! Mitsumi and Aja were waiting there in the courtyard.
So, you prepared the water, huh?
Hey.
What are we about to do? You haven't told her yet?
Not yet.
I stared at all three of them, not knowing what to expect. Gakudo then opened the parcel he'd been carrying. The light from the hallway gently touched it, revealing a wooden box.
Open it up.
Okay. I did as he said and opened it to find... Oh, the floral design is so cute. Inside of the box was something shaped like flower petals. I thought we... Sorry.
I thought we could use it together. When we met at the sweet stand the other day, I made Ohgiya go get it for me.
Are these...
Oh,
Fireworks?
that
chapter
makes
name.
sense. Yeah, they were specially made to look like flowers.
Oh, that's kind of cute. They're so lovely.
I thought the flowers really suited you.
Thank you so much, Gakudo. I can't even express how happy I am right now and surprised.
That's good to hear.
Gakudo nodded profoundly, looking satisfied. Isn't that great, Gakudo? You really put in a lot of thought into it, too.
Utsumi, there you go again, flapping your big mouth.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Please don't get so mad. I'm just telling the truth.
Again.
Gakudo thought that deeply about his present to me. My heart welled up with emotion, but I didn't know what to say. I decided the best thing to do was to hug him, thank him, get embarrassed. What we doing, guys? We'll hug him, then thank him, and then immediately get embarrassed.
Okay,
Like,
but
that's
in
good.
order
They might have a
to
checklist.
someone rescue this woman, blow him up.
Blow him up. Alright,
Get
Gakudo.
him freaking bleed. One. Give him a hug. He needs it. Yeet him. Can we date the one with the ponytail?
Oh no, I like him too.
Put him on
Put him on the
fireworks.
Hug him and tase him.
Jules is about this.
Bonnie's like, hug him and tase him. This boy needs to go in the trash bin.
Oh, Jules says that's not a good idea, Bonnie. You could get electrocuted.
Maybe they're into that.
It could be a never-ending cycle. So he's gonna break all smart.
Sumi's like, I want nothing to do with this. Alright,
That's an option.
so we're hugging him.
Damn.
Gakudo. Oh, why does he look so upset?
He's still arguing with the other guy.
Okay. Relying on my actions other than words, I went over and hugged Gakudo. Oh, Steven, you're unexpectedly bold with your lovers, aren't you? This is the best course of action I could come up with. Nevertheless, I started to get embarrassed after doing it. After that, the fireworks started to light up the night sky in the courtyard. Oh, this is cute!
Is that your character? You guys actually reacting to this?
Yeah, the
Look at
picture's
that.
really cute.
Okay, this guy is pretty cute.
Right? The floral fireworks that Gakudo had brought were sparklers. Their gentle flames crackled, and they sometimes burned passionately too before fizzling out. They only last for a short while. It almost feels like a waste.
But if you don't move an inch and stay quiet, these sparklers last longer than any other firework.
Still, it feels short-lived. Can I take the box home with me as a sort of memento?
You can do whatever you want.
Thanks. As we have our conversation, I'm so jealous. She and Gakuto got to play with fireworks.
These women, they're very pretty. Very cute couple too.
Before I knew it,
Oh, woman one's about it.
yeah, she is. Before I knew it, all sorts of female customers were gathering in the courtyard.
What's this? Fireworks are sure fine. Sure are fine.
Aren't they? High-profile courtesans really know how to make a woman happy. Jules? That's too cute. Chic, even. Who's this woman? Stop making chic try to happen. More and more people gathered around to watch. I realized that fireworks in the pleasure district would be a rare sight to see. Buying a man just to play with fireworks together was strange in itself. Nevertheless, it was an exciting experience for me.
You sure look like you're having fun.
I am. It's been years since I've played with fireworks.
It really suits you.
The fireworks suit me? Our eyes interlocked.
Interlocked.
It's interesting. Anyway, the sparklers quietly lived out their last sparks.
Yeah, you look 100 times more beautiful with the light from the fireworks shining.
Are you saying that I'm not beautiful on a normal Yes! This is it! Yes!
I said you're 100 times more beautiful. Steven, you're the most beautiful girl in the world.
Oh, thanks. He brought his face closer to mine out of nowhere. My lips burned as Gakuto gently placed his on top of mine.
That's not a good sign.
I think she just means she's really into it. Burning with the flames of love or something. I don't know.
Well,
They're on fire.
I'm glad she is into it now.
Yeah, she's into it now. I couldn't believe it. Everyone was watching us. Feeling utterly embarrassed, I quickly hid my face. After doing that, I soon realized that the sparkler had gone out. Oh, this is all your fault, Gakuto. Learning those words out without thinking.
It looks like you have no luck playing with fireworks.
But this is your fault. We continued to have fun with fireworks for a bit longer. After that, we returned to Gakuto's room. Without delay, he embraced me tightly, right before telling me something shocking.
I found that woman.
Oh, alright, so we're back onto work mode. Alright, good to know. Good. I was too shocked to say anything, and Gakuto continued to explain.
She has spent time with Utsumi. That woman hasn't changed one bit.
No!
Utsumi doesn't know about my quest for revenge, but he told me that woman with the scar on her forehead had hired him.
I can't believe it. Why Utsumi of all people? Maybe the woman didn't know Gakuto was working at Ohgiya. Or was she planning something because he worked here? It was all too confusing.
I just want to let you know that.
I appreciate it, but...
You'll help me, right?
Huh?
I have no intention of selling Utsumi or Ohgiya, so you're the only one I can rely on.
You wanted my help? How could I ever agree to that? You wanted me to become his accomplice?
You agreed to it last night.
In committing a crime? I don't... There was no way I could do that. I couldn't give him an answer that day. Time simply passed us by.
Oh, we did it. We're done.
Guys.
No more.
No more today. This is so much. Let's see what our likability is, though.
Hell yeah! 2 more
2%.
coins.
She doesn't agree. We don't know yet. We won't know till we'll find out if we agree to help him out on the next episode of Is Gakuto Still a Bitch?
Man go to bed. Send him on his way to jail. Eat him. Angus beef cow. No eggplant. I don't know where this chat's going. Send him to the bottom of the earth. Gakuto needs on fire and thrown off the cliff. Send him to jail and date ponytail man.
I like. We gotta save him. Is he gonna fall in love with that lady?
He needs some holy water, and I mean holy. I hope he chokes on fireworks smoke and dies. The shame he didn't get burnt.
I like how everyone has collectively decided that Gakugo is trash. Well, guys, I'm glad you enjoyed this stream. We'll try to do this again soon. We'll probably be in cosplay again next time, just because if we're gonna put on makeup, might as well be in costume. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Yes, another next
Jules
time.
does have a beautiful voice.
Right? I agree.
10 out of 10.
10. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Throw popcorn at him.
Bye. Jules, you want to show him your elbow? Parting
Give them one
gesture.
hand. Do this.
One hand. Oh, there it
Yay.
is. A Jules hand. Ooh, caresses.
There it is.